back so you can see, hopefully you can see now the slides. But yeah, so then again, what we're going to see today, just a brief introduction, design, hands on Canva, and then exercises. Then just a little bit about me, that I love Canva and I really love the Canva updates every day. And yeah, so as I said, like Canva is run by a female, by a woman. And this is one of her quotes. If you're determined and want it, you can just go for it. So some inspiration to start the session. Yeah, so let's talk about the color wheel. So I was saying that in the color wheel, we have primary colors, so yellow, blue, and red. And then we also have, so if we combine two of these primary colors, we have secondary colors. So we have green, purple, and orange. And then if we combine one primary color with a secondary color, we're going to have tertiary colors. So as you can see, we have two types of colors, warm and cool colors. So warm colors would be the yellows, the reds, the oranges, and then cool colors would be the greens, the blues, and the purples. And these colors, of course, they usually have a meaning. I mean, imagine, for example, green might also be related to, for example, nature or being outdoors. Blue might be related to the ocean or maybe to calmness, to peacefulness. Red might be related to something that there's risk, that there's something dangerous there. For example, think about Valentine's Day, about love, can also be related to red and also can be related to pink. Yeah, so how do we use this color wheel? We use it to know what looks good together. And there are like three ways of you using these ones. So the first technique is called analogous. And this means that we're going to use colors that are next to each other. For example, usually red and orange would go together, or in this case, for example, green and yellow would also go nicely. The order technique would be the complementary color, which is the direct opposite in the color wheel. So if we're thinking about a yellow, then a purple might be a nice option, or for example, also a yellow or an orange with a blue one. That would also be a nice option. Yeah, and the third one, it's called a triadic. So I usually recommend to use, so I always recommend to use green, black and white as a basis for your designs, and also have two and up to three colors. So this is how we can also pick these three colors. So you're going to use colors that are like equidistant to each other. So for example, if we're thinking about a yellow, then we're going to pick a blue, and then we're also going to pick a red, for example. And then we can also think about a green, then we can also think about a purple or a bluish, and then a yellow one. Then also another element is like something really cool that I really like. There are fonts. I mean, there are three types of fonts. The first one is called serif. And the serif is, so these little lines that you can see at the bottom of each letter, these are called the serifs. And they help you guide your eyes. And it's usually used for books, for reading. Then we also have sans serif. And they use a graphic in there. And then where it takes place on Discord, for example. Then distribution. I mean, also Canva has a grid option. So whenever you, depending on the size of your layout of your canvas, so you can also add a grid. And I always suggest to look for an anchor. For example, the anchor is here, like at the top left corner. And you can also place it at the left, maybe right, or maybe centered, and draw these imaginary lines, right? And then follow the grid, because it's easy, so you can see where the anchor is. Also, something interesting for you to know, like the eyes. We always read, or at least in Spanish, or at least in English, we tend to read from left to right. So it's also easy to start with like having the anchor in the left side. Yep. So this is kind of like a summary of like the colors that I'm using. This is what I was telling you about. So I always use black and white as a basis, and I always pick two colors. my suggestion, and well, from experience, sometimes like balancing 3 colors is not so easy. So I always go for 2, like it's a safe side. And these are my two fonts, Collective and Spartan. And I also use like these funky shapes and these curvy lines here just to add a little bit more of personality to my presentation. Now, this comes to the interesting part. Please let me know if if you have any questions up to now. I think that was pretty clear. You can still see the presentation and the slides. But now what we're going to do is please go to canva.com, and I'm going to show you some of the basics. My intention here is also to go a little bit slow so you can also see like what I'm doing live. I want to explain some of the basic tools that we have on Canva, some of like the classic tools, just as a refreshment, but I'm also going to share some tricks that I use. I know that the people that use Canva daily might also know these ones, but yeah, I mean, there's always interesting to know how everyone works and how effective can be like working with some shortcuts. So please go to canva.com, and if you haven't seen the Canva like homepage, this is how it looks. I mean, Canva right now offers this like tons of options of different templates that you can create here. So you can also use it as a document. You can also use it for social media, not only Instagram but also Facebook. But also if you have a YouTube channel, you can also create your thumbnails for YouTube here. And also in different sizes, right? So stories, posts, reels, you can also edit video here. You can also do yes. Still? Ah, okay. Right. Yeah, so and the first you have the search bar, and you can see like the different options that you can have, right? You can also create a logo here, a business card. I mean, really, you can just type here like business presentations, business cards, and it already gives you what kind of size do you need. So you can also have documents A4, yeah, A2, really depends on what you want. But just for the sake of showing you what like really basics and some tricks, I'm just gonna go for a simple like Instagram post. Yeah, so in this side, you can see that we have design, elements, text, brand. So this is kind of our like menu. But it was uh, okay, yeah. So this is kind of like the design is just a plain white design. And so what I always do here is I always name my document. So I'm gonna write here test one Canva 102. Yeah. So as I said before, so the part of the menu it's here right on the left. So we have design, elements, text, and so on. We're gonna go one by one. So in the design, so because it's an Instagram post, it already shows you some suggestions, some like some ideas, some inspirations. And I'm just going to use this one as an example. But here you can, of course, change. So look at this. This is collective. So you can change the font here. So you can. It really like allows. There's a lot of different fonts and a lot of different like sans or sans serif or even the display ones that we were talking about. And if you have, so we're going to use just the free version of Canva, but if you have the premium one, you can also upload your fonts. I mean, I'm also going to give you well, I can give you some of the suggestions where I can find more fonts. But then you have your brand kit. If you would have the premium version, you can upload even your colors, even your fonts. So it has an interesting option there for you. So you can also increase the size of the font here, or you can also use this option in which you make it bigger or smaller. You can also have these different options like format options, right? So alignment, effects, animate, and position. And so something interesting, like some tricks. So you saw me like doing this and that like this. If I don't really like that, I'm just gonna go in my keyboard Control Z and that will fix everything. I mean, I know it's a basic one, but yeah, in case you didn't know about it. Yeah, so something interesting about this one, for example, I'm going to change this one. I can change the color here. I can change it to, I don't know, maybe a blue one. And I can see that, so well, I'm going to zoom in. So for the zoom in, I'm going to click on Control on my keyboard, and I have these mouse with a ball here. So if I go, like, if I put it like, if I roll it forward, then I'm going to zoom in. And then if I keep pressing Control and then pulling it away, then it's going to zoom out. So I don't know if you know about that one, but for me, it's also a nice one. Also, if you keep it, for example, in a certain position in the canvas, so if I want to be here, so I can go here and then it zooms in this side of the design. Also, if I go, like, for example, in this part, we'll do the same. So something easy for you to check on details. Then again, this one, I see that it's no, this one. This one is behind my the letters. So I'm going to click on position, and I'm going to click on backwards, and then it's going to go on the back, right? So also I can also change this one by clicking on here on layers, and then if I click this one, or for example this one, I can also pull it like upwards, and then it's going to come upwards. Yeah, there you go. It was downwards. Then it's going to come up front. So that's also another way. If you also want, if you can't really click on each one, then you go to layers, and then you just keep moving around it wherever you like it. Let's try with this one, blue. So I see that's very light color. So I can click on here, transparency, and I can change the transparency of it. I want to have this. And then let's say, because it's now on top of my design, then I'm going to pull it downwards. And then there you go. Yeah, just some examples. Yeah, another one that I really like is to select everything. So I don't know if you know this one, but if you click on your keyboard Control A, then everything in your document is going to be selected. Yeah, also something cool if you, for example, want to group everything. So you click on Control A, click everything or select everything, and then group it. I think that's a very, in 2 clicks or in 2 movements, then I have everything selected. I'm going to click on Control Z to go back. And then, for example, another trick to select everything is with your mouse, and you're going to click, then you're going to drag the mouse around the area that you want to select. So, for example, if I just want to select the upper part, then I just click here, and then I release. And then now these 2 things are selected. Or if I want to select everything and not doing the Control A trick, then I'm going to click on everything and then drag until the whole area is selected. Yep. I think that's also a nice way to just move around the document. It's more like how comfortable you are, like clicking here and there, and yeah, just manipulating the document. Yep. Yeah, so we can also have elements here. And then we can also add some shapes as well. Something that I really like is about this one's frames. You add this one, and then you can upload a photo. So, for example, this guy here, or Melanie again. So if I click here, and then something interesting is that, let's say, so this is not really arranged, so his face is really like not centered. So I'm going to double click on it. And then I can just drag it downwards so it's selected now. So if it would be another picture, of course, I just, until I'm satisfied, then I will just leave it. So then again, that's him again. Yeah. Any questions until this point? Something that's not clear? Am I going too fast? Am I going too slow? You already know this. Just give me a signal. Yep. Am I going too fast, too slow? Are you following me? Yes, just a thumbs up would be nice. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, just let me know if I'm going too fast or if I'm just going too slow, or if you already know this, then we're going to jump into something something more interesting. Yep, very clear so far. Okay. Okay, nice. Perfect. Yeah, so those are my interesting tricks. Let me see if I'm missing something because I created a list here. Yeah, copy style. So let's say that I want to have this one, this blue, in the same color as this one, and the same style. So I'm gonna click on position, I'm gonna click on layers, and I'm gonna click on this one. And let's say that I want to have the blue one and the pink one. So I'm going to select the pink one, and then I'm going to select this one here. This is like a brush, but like a roller, and then I'm going to click on that one. It says copy style. I'm going to click on it, and then I'm going to click on the blue one, and then ta-da! Then again, it's just one click. It's super easy. And let's say that I wanted to change the other one as well. Same transparency, same color. So then again, I click copy style, and then I click here. And then everything is in the same style. Mm-hmm. Yeah, so group elements, I think we covered that. So we click on here, and then we're going to group. So it's not moving, or I'm moving everything at the same time. Let's say that I want to just, let's ungroup this one. And let's say that I want to block this one. I want this to move around. Then I'm going to click on lock. And then if I'm trying, then I can't move that one. So if you're, for example, collaborating in the same document with more people, then this is locked and they cannot edit that part. So it's also nice to have whenever you are working with someone else. Yeah. So back to the main menu, we have here text. So then again, you just click on something and then it will automatically add the text. Also, you can change the font and stuff. So yeah. Oh, and yeah, copy your headache goes away. Yep. Take care. Yep. Yeah, so that's about text. Then again, so if you click on brand, so I'm using the free version, it totally works for me. But if you would have the premium version, you see the screen now after clearing the cache and therefore logging out into Discord again. Yeah, it's a weird. I'm sorry for this one. We're also trying and testing streaming on Discord, but it's good that you can see the screen now. Thank you for the suggestion. Yeah, so in the brand templates, you can upload like all your information from the brand, from your logos, your colors, the graphic that you already use, even some videos, some icons, some graphics. So if you have a brand or starting a brand, I strongly suggest to put all your brand's book in this one in Canva, so it's always switchable, and you can also just drag and drop into whatever design you are creating. So I think that's also a super nice feature from Canva. Yeah, so I think that's it for the basics and some of the tricks that I have for you. I'm just going to show you something about the grid. I told you that we have a grid here. We click on file on the top left corner, and we have here settings. And then settings, we click on show margins. we can see like the margins, or we can see, where is it? Yeah, here. Guidelines. Yeah, you can also divide on how many columns do you want to have. So this is like the one I had before. Like you have a 9 square design, so you can also see like where can you place your anchor and where's the center. So yeah, that's also a nice tool that you can use. Okay, now I want us to do some exercises together. I'm also gonna go slow, but these are some tricks that I found in Canva that are really cool. So I'm gonna share this other screen. So I want you to open like a plain document. I suggest to use the Instagram one, because it's just easy to manipulate and it's just easy to test things here and there. So I would just suggest to do that. So let's say here I'm gonna add something. I'm gonna add a page. So you can see that I just click on this square here and it says add page, and it kind of like, I have the background on the previous one and I don't really like it. So I'm going to select that one and I'm going to click on Supreme. So now it's gone. Now I have a blank canvas to work on. I'm going to click on like something. I had that one, like this guy here, to just as an example. But I'm going to click on something else. Let's say Love Your Breast Life, Pottery Shop. Yeah. Let's use this one. Then we can have here in the design, we can have styles. So if we click on styles, then we're going to see different color palettes. I mean, Canva has this super nice tool in which you can just click here and then everything will change in their style. And it will change into the perfect fit, so to say. You can also click like in the same style, and you can also click on shuffle and it will change again. So you can try up to 3 times, I think, until you're satisfied with the style that you like. Let's say we're gonna go for this one. So that's also a nice way to I mean, if you like the design but you're not really convinced of the colors, this is also a nice tool just to keep exploring and keep experimenting. Yeah, so you can also keep also here you can search for a style. Let me see if there's, no, it's not flowers, but let's see, here, lively. You can just keep clicking here, like the one that you really like. So here also integrates font. So all the font is going to match this one, the new style that I'm selecting. And then again, shuffling until I like the color that I like. Super nice one. Well, something that I really liked about this one. Now, I want us to create a GIF or a sticker, so to say. So whenever, this is also super cool whenever you are posting stories on Instagram, for example, and you type. So if you want to add a sticker to add some dynamism to your stories, you can upload your GIFs to giphy.com. But if you don't really have one, or maybe you're not a super designer, but you want to have some of this is a nice tool to create stickers, and then you can upload it in giphy.com. For this, we're going to need an image. So I just have a photo here, just for an example. But this needs to be like with no background. So for example, if I change the background color here, then I'm going to see that there's no background, right? So I suggest, if you don't have a photo like me, you can also do it with an element here. You can search for, I don't know, an apple. And then let's say we're going to choose this one. And then what we're going to do is we're going to click on Edit Photo. And then we're going to click on Effects. And then we're going to click on Outline. So Edit Photo, Effects, Outline. And then we're going to see that there's now an outline. Now it's black. But let's change it to white. And then I'm going to increase the size. Now it looks like a sticker. I'm going to do this again with this photo here. I'm going to click on Edit Photo. I'm going to go to Effects and Shadows. And then we're going to click on Outline. And again, I'm going to change the color to white. And then increase the size. Well, a year, something like that. And there you go. You have some your stickers there. I mean, for these, you might need the premium version because as a download file, you will be needing to download as a GIF, as a .gif. So, but then again, a super nice way of creating stickers super quickly, super nicely, and you name it. I mean, you can also use the free elements that you have here on Canva, or just design yours. Just make sure to have no background and use this tool. Then, yeah, just let me know if I'm going too fast. I'm trying to go slowly, but just give me a heads up if you need more time. We're gonna go and add another page, another blank page. Let's say I'm gonna click on here. I'm gonna create a new blank one, and I'm gonna do something really cool that I found out like some months ago. And this is that I'm gonna use a palette that I'm gonna search online. So let's say that we're gonna click another design on another template. Let's click on this one because it has a lot of colors. And then I'm just gonna go to Google. Let me know if you can still see my screen. Let's say blue color palette. I like this one. So I'm gonna click on this one. And I'm going to copy that. I'm just going to go from my right button and the mouse, and I'm going to copy. Well, this is in Spanish, sorry for that. But just going to copy the image. Just copy the image, and then I'm going to go back to my Canva design. I'm going to paste it. Literally, I'm just going to go Control V, and then just paste it here. This is something super nice in which how to upload super quick images on Canva. And then what we're gonna do is that we're gonna click on the image, and then I'm gonna click on this option. So it's like left button, and then I'm gonna click on this option that says Apply Colors to Page. If I click on those, so then the colors that I just selected from the color palette that I just uploaded are now in the colors side. So also something that I didn't know that you could do. I mean, if you want, then again, like if you see something nice and then you don't really like the colors, but then if you search for a color palette online and then you realize, okay, maybe that design could work or those colors could work, this is also a nice way to do it. I'm gonna do it again. I think I have another one here already. Yep, so I tried with this one. So I already had a color palette here. What I do is click on the left button, the right button, sorry, the right button of my mouse, and then click on the option Apply Colors to Page. And ta-da! Yeah, super easy as that. I think that's something that I really, really love about Canva. It's just like you get things done in seconds. Yep. Yep, let me know how you go. I'm gonna go with the next exercise. But let me know how you are with the speed and everything. You don't have the apply color page. It's super at the bottom. So so if you click on your right button of the mouse, and then it's just the last. It's just at the bottom. It's called apply colors to page. And it should be there typically. Yeah, maybe you can just put the color palette a little bit like up so you can see the full menu. Alternative text. Ends of that? I don't know. Do you maybe have a palette like this? Like it's a square with several colors on it. Maybe it's a different image. Maybe that's why it's not really realizing that it's a palette. Um, yeah, should be there. I mean, this is the free version, and this is what I can see. Maybe just move the palette a little bit up, and then click again so you can see the full menu. It works with a different palette. Yeah, maybe that's why. Maybe the image was not that clear enough. Cool, cool, nice. Yep. Now we're gonna play with AI. I mean, like ever since AI came out, I was really curious when Canva or how Canva would implement it. And of course, there is a lot of options with AI generation. Um, so of course, if you have, for example, ChatGPT, or if you have like the option of image generator on ChatGPT, that's also for free. I mean, but here in Canva, you have one, and then you click again on elements in your left menu, elements. And then I'm going to click on here. There's an AI image generator. So, and it says, so it already shows a couple of suggestions. But I'm going to click on generate your own. So I'm going to click here. And it already says, like, tell me what you want to create. Enter 5 words to describe. You know how it is with AI that you need to tell specifically what you want, and of course you're gonna get what you want. So I'm gonna just play with it a little bit, and I'm gonna say, create a purple, yeah, purple funky drinking beer, because yes, because it's summer. Drinking beer in space. And we're going to click on generate image, and let's see what happens. So as you can see, it's taking its time to generate it. But yeah, there you go. Yep. I mean, of course, with AI, you can go as crazy as you can go. um, but yeah, I'm gonna try with this one. This looks cool. And there we go. I mean, if you would like to also add like some creative stuff and also integrate some AI images in your designs, of course, this is a super nice way to do it. I mean, you can also do like something different. So today, I don't know about you, but today I saw a person who was in his TikTok. So his cover reels were with AI generated. So there were images created with AI. And I thought that was interesting. I mean, instead of, for example, taking pictures or videos, it was just like generating AI images for the covers of the TikTok. So that's also interesting. So we can say like create girl running in the park next to happy golden retriever. And then we're going to click on generate again. Let's see what happens with this one. Let me know what you're going to create. I'm also curious to see what AI creates for you. I mean, if you've used this tool, let me know how have you used it. I mean, to be honest, besides creating some fun stuff, I haven't really used it for work. But of course, also interesting to know that we have this option here. I mean, of course, like sometimes it's not so accurate as you can see. So the girl also has the face of a golden retriever. But here, let's see that we like this one. Oh, so her eye is a little bit weird as well. Well, I also think that these are some experiment. This is an experimental tool as well. So, yeah, I think with time it's going to improve. So, also a nice way to use Canva with AI. Yep. So also another way where you can keep using Canva, besides like social media posts or creating some static posts, you can also edit video here. You can also create reels here or TikTok videos. And something that I really, really like is that I have the option to crop the video. So I'm going to go to elements and I'm already going to go to, no, wait, uploads, sorry, uploads. And then, so here, if you already had uploaded some of the videos, then they will appear here. So images, videos, or audio. So videos, I already have a couple of videos of myself, because I'm going to show you something really cool that you can do on Canva. So let's say I'm going to click on this one here. Yes, that's me. I'm going to crop it. And then what I can do, because here you can see a little bit of my window and you can see a little bit of the background. I don't really like that. So I'm just gonna, let's say I'm gonna crop this one here and I'm gonna make the shape a little bit smaller. So also if you need to have like a vertical version, this is also helpful to do it. I mean, also if you want to have in a different, wait, just pause here. If you would have it in a different size or in a different shape, what I would do is to click on elements and I'm going to click on frame. I'm going to choose this one, just as a circle frame. And I can also drag and drop the video here. So let's say that we're going to have this one and then I'm going to drag it into the circle. And there you go. So it's already super useful. I mean, maybe you already know about this ones, but I think that's also super cool to see that you can do several things with video here in the same design. And you can just edit the rest of the canvas as usual. So you can change the layout, the color here. You can also add some text. So really cool. Yep. Yes, I mean, you can, I think it's not a super new tool, but you can just drop a video if, for example, you are creating a post and you maybe a post in square size or maybe like a reel and you still want to have some text in it, then you click here, you can still have it. So really cool options here as well. Yep. Talking about video, I want to share with you something that I also recently, not so long ago, that I discovered that you can do on Canva. But you know that whenever, for example, you're giving a talk and you're also, or maybe you're giving like an online workshop like this one, or maybe like an online class and you want to record it. Canva also has the option to record while you present. So I'm going to go back to my presentation here. So you have it here, for example. Let's see, let's hope it works, because I'm sharing the screen and I really, really hope it works. But I'm going to click on present. And I'm going to click on present and record. So I'm going to click here. And then, so this is just something that, I mean, it's quite limited. I mean, you will appear in a circle on the bottom of the presentation. And we're going to try it. Let's see how it works. So I'm going to click on next. And then go to recording. I have to, wait. Let me see. I think there are a couple of elements that are not. Let me see which ones. I think this is the one. Nope. I think it's. Ah, 6 billion images. Let's see if it hits. Yes. Okay. I think you can see my screen right now. Yes. So you can see that I'm good. It's like a test at the beginning. Like you can see how the camera looks like if I'm in the right position. Yep. Can you see it now? Let me know. And then if I click on stuff. Oh, perfect. Yeah. Yeah, I wasn't sure if you can see it, but okay. And then I'm going to click on start recording. And then it's going to give me a timer. and then I can just say something, and you can see at the bottom corner, and I'm here. So whatever is going to be recorded, I'm always going to be here. I'm going to show you how it looks. You can also add some of your notes. Yes, I know. So you can also record that, and you can download the recording. This is something, like I told you, like recently I discovered. But yeah, so you can also pause it. Let's say that you need to have a refreshment and then just chill, and then keep going with the recording. You can also change the presentation here. And let's say that we end the recording. So we click on end recording, and then it's gonna upload as a video here. It's gonna take some time. But yeah, I recently used this one because I was also giving a lecture, and I wanted to use I needed to send it over as a video, and I was a bit lazy to use like a feature in my computer, so I saw this one in Canva. Was like, okay, I'm gonna try this, and it's super easy, super nice, super smooth. It already like downloads the recording, and you have it in a like a video file. That's it. So here you see it, your recording is ready. I just click on download, and that's it. Yeah, so let me know if you already knew about these features. I mean, these are the latest that I have discovered, so I wanted to really share those with you. And something nice as well that you can also do on Canva for the latest like the latest version of Canva is that you can share your document with someone else. So let's say that I want to share this one with you girls. So I'm gonna click on share. I'm gonna share this one. I'm gonna click on share, and I'm gonna click on here the collaboration link. So if I click on here on the log, and if I click on anyone with a link, it's literally like a Google Docs, so to say. If I click on here, copy the link, and then I can share that link with you in the chat. And you're gonna be in my design. So whenever you're, for example, brainstorming ideas with someone, you can also share the file, and you can, yeah, there you go. Someone is already in, and hello. Yeah, so someone, if you can do, like, if you want to collaborate with someone in the same design, or if you need to make some adjustments or make some comments in the in the graphic, then you can just do it there. Something nice that you can also like add here, like some comments. You can also add here like hello, and that's it, comment. Yeah, that's with the share, that's with the present, that's with the recording. You can also download the design, clicking on the option of download, and you can also see here the different options. You have like the classic ones, the JPG, PNG, like it's better, has more quality. PDF, and if you are editing, like let's say your resume, your CV, or something. And also like video, if you also have some animations, like the video that I show you, like if I put the video in the design and then crop it or just edit it and then download it as a video. And this is the option of the GIF that I was telling you about. So if we create a sticker, then we can download it as a GIF. Yeah, it's like Figma. Yep. Yeah. I mean, I really like it. It's really cool to have these options that it's so easy. It's just, I mean, in general, Canva is very intuitive, and you just keep discovering things like here and there. But also these shortcuts or these new features that keeps updating every day. I think that's a nice way to keep working on your design. It's not boring anymore. I mean, it's like an adventure to keep clicking here and there. Yep. So in general, those are my go-to tools. Keep exploring the site. I mean, keep clicking, and just want to finish my presentation here. Yes. So my final tips and suggestions is, well, always be consistent with your graphic line. As we saw, you can upload your brand elements in there, so that's also really cool. Be concrete with whatever you're gonna share your message. Apply the keys rule. Maybe you know about this one. I call it keep it simple, sunshine. There's another version with a different word at the end, but mine is keep it simple, sunshine. And keep exploring Canva. I mean, it updates frequently, almost every month. So you don't really know like what's gonna happen next. So I thought that AI was like, okay, you're not gonna use, well, Canva's not gonna use AI, and then again, you have something really cool like a purple donkey drinking beer in space. So that's nice. And then, well, just at the end, like if you have any questions, you can also drop the question here. But yeah, let me know what do you think about the workshop? If you have any questions, if something that was not clear, if you want me to repeat something, and let me know.